a Dark Tower run for 4/29/2021. So let's just make sure we have our stuff ready for our guild. I'm checking out the bonuses. We have the attack ones. We have attack, attack, attack bonuses, and then building bonuses. So that's good. For that we have Warlord that we're going to use. So we have our Spider Queen along with BD Pet. Facing a lot of difficult battles so far. Last couple of battles, we had people whose HP was pretty high, so we're going to need some instant kill. As you can see, we have one attempt so far. We'll have another one in about 25 minutes. If we fail this one, we'll just stream and wait for them tomorrow. Yeah, let's get right into it. All right, our HP is not so bad. We're dealing with Ogre that has the silence, the stones, and then the heal. And then also they have their own pet, which is going to give them a little bit of health back as well. Right. We started with this unit that can attack multiple times for every order enemy on their side of the field that attacks. Going to give them health. Then going to give plus attack to all their order units. Also has vampirism as well too. We will need to do a lot of damage. We have a couple of options. We can summon this unit. Most likely in terms of stats, we're going to be summoning this unit. Has the minus attack for them. And it's also going to get a health boost. Okay. Over here. Going down their attacks. So currently its attack is 11. Follow up with probably this unit or this unit. Depends what happens. Got a couple of options here. We have on this unit, which deals damage to a random order unit. I have enough damage to kill that. That also, it would have been helpful if this building were actually dead, but that's okay. It ended up dealing the damage to that unit, which we want. We will again be fighting for board, so we need to kill this unit. And then okay, we have enough damage to kill that, so that's good. In terms of stats, it'll be a unit that we want to send. When it dies, it'll turn 2 random units on their side of the field to 1 health. Most likely we're going to be silenced, so that there. Okay, they opted not to do the silence. We have a couple of plays available. We can summon this unit, which will have the extra summons. We can also use this unit as well for the silence of this unit. Yeah, I'm not so concerned so much of their health over here. They are going to get well, they have a large block and they're going to get an attack boost. Also, will freeze one of our units. That's okay. We'll do that to silence the male unit, so we'll get rid of the block, attack that unit, and then we'll have some damage going on here. And trying to draw the silence. Good. We're going to attack, kill this. Next, we're going to defend our line here or deal damage to Okay, we have a couple plays here. Poison to here. We're going to do a little bit of setup. So we're going to summon this building in front of that unit, give it a little bit of attack boost because of the yield bonuses. And whenever one unit comes into play, they'll take damage. And then there'll be some damage at the beginning as well. This be setting up so that we can do an instant kill. But unfortunately, they out our building. So, case, build. We will use a poison and we'll that and we'll attack. As the waters that will deal damage at the end whenever they die. And we're feeling pretty good right now. We just got to get rid of the stones and then get rid of whatever unit comes in. This will be This will be killed by poison, so that's good too. Give it like a turn clock. All right. And when this unit came into play, it did the transform the unit into a box. So that's not good. Let's make sure that. In terms of raw stats, it will be unit to send out. In terms of blocking, I would rather send out this unit. It has summons a totem in front of itself and will also has some decent damage. And if there's any other plays we have here. We're actually going to lay off this particular line. The more damage we deal to this, the more the stone is probably going to be gotten rid of. And so we can actually prevent their lines from building up. We're actually going to summon up here. This totem that spikes. Cool. And then with the melee manipulation here, so we'll be able to block their lanes and then also set up for something next. Okay, they silenced our units with this here. Also is going to be dealing damage at the beginning. Let's see. Most likely going to be summoning this unit. It gets an attack boost for every ranged enemy on their side. And it's also going to deal damage to their ranged here. As you can see, the attack boost will be enough to kill that, and then it'll be dealing damage over here. Right, got a return clock going on. Also, like I said, because the stone isn't destroyed, they will have other units. The other units that they can't summon. Unit is going to steal attack from us, and then also going to deal damage whenever one of their units is summoned. So it's massive 54. Ugh. Oh, it's also going to affect the amount of damage that this is. So 29. So 108. Won't have enough damage to build it. But we'll actually do this. We'll put this here. When it comes into play, it gives the ability to deal damage to units when they die. Also, will deal some damage in the beginning. This damage will go off there, and some damage over there. As you can see, the attack stone is very big. All right. Okay. Damage dealt, so that's good. We just got to deal enough damage to here. So we will. We're going to use our summons. We'll deal enough lethal damage over here. We're also going to use this building and defend line here. So as you can see, I'll attack, kill that, attack, kill that. We'll be able to kill the stones. And at the end of the turn, the building will kill that. But yeah, well, we are back in terms of the board. Damage dealt at the beginning of the turn, so that's good. Now we just need to make sure we align in terms of raw stats. This unit here. And there's a two. Attacking. Health back. Now we have to start going for lethal if we can. Okay, so the summon this unit has the double attack, and then also will give heal to itself. So in order to all that, we have a couple of options. Let's see here, 99. So that's not going to be enough. We're going to be summoning. Is that going to be enough? 99 times 2, that's 188. Oh, no, not enough. We're going to summon this unit. It's going to swap the attack and defense with some damage and then have the building kill it. Also, they're going to take a little bit of damage whenever they attack their warlord. All right, we need to find some attacking units quick because this board is not good. If we have something that could cleanse these units and actually give them attack, that would be great. Otherwise, all right, go. Fine. And summoning. Good stats. Heal. Looking for more attacking units. We could either summon this unit for the disruption. Right. Let's see here. Okay. We could also summon this unit too, in terms of the damage. It's going to deal half the damage to itself. So in this case, 70, 40, 40, 20. Okay, it'll deal enough damage. So attack and building damage. Good. And covering the lines will give us health whenever one of our units dies, and then also gets an attack boost whenever a male unit comes into play. Good. Damage. All right. Like I said, attack boost. That's good. Also gave an attack boost to this unit because it is an order unit. Gives a little bit of a health boost. Next turn, we can actually summon this unit. We'll summon the multiple melee units. Also has the ability to transform their melee units. And better. All right. Yeah. So we will summon the attack boost, transform, attack, attack, attack. And then also more fodder for us to gain health later on. Next turn, I'm going to be summoning either this unit or this unit. All right, they came in with a board wipe. Have to switch our strategy here. We need to get rid of this unit because it deals a lot of damage to our units. In terms of stats, this will be better. Also has the immunity. Also will give plus attack to those units as well. Enough damage. And Right, building damage. Okay, both those units were killed because this unit had a pierce back in summoning. In terms of stats, it's good. Has a double attack. All right. We're also not using these sudden deaths yet because they're not enough for lethal damage. So because of that, we are looking for support. And it has no block, but it's getting miss at the end of the turn. In terms of stats, does minus attack at the end of the turn and would boost the nature units. But again, this is immune, so because of that, it won't be affected by other abilities. It would be nice if we actually drew into a chaos unit so we can combo with this unit when it dies, but that is okay. All right. And we have this unit that does the freezing, has the block. Going to silence it, use unit as health boost at the end. All right, our units are getting an attack boost because of this unit. Got a couple of plays. Let's see here. So that unit's going to die by combat. We're going to attack and kill this. In terms of stats, I have some damage that's going to be again. We'll summon this unit. It has slightly less attack, but it has the flight and it has the defense. Again, right now, making sure that we hold on the board. It's kind of an awkward spot because we don't really have a lot of good attacking units, but again, we have a lot of HP so that we can steal some freeze. Okay. I'm just looking around. In terms of stats, this is going to be good. When it comes into play, it will freeze a random unit. Also, if another order unit comes on our side of the field, it will freeze it. Then it'll shrink the attack down to, shrink the defense down to 1. It's the only unit on the board. It's also going to combo with this building here, so that at the end of the turn, it will turn to 1, and then it will deal the lethal damage. As you... Oh, actually, never mind. We have our building here, which is actually dead. Because of that, we're going to focus on damage if we can. Going to... Well, we can freeze it. We'll do that. So we'll split the damage along the lines, freezing this unit to damage. All right, and as you can see, their HP is down to 1. Next turn, we're going to be summoning either this unit or this unit. This unit here, it has Mental Shield, and then also has Pierce, and it will combo with this unit here. Or we can summon this unit. It will actually give Mental Shield to all of our surrounding units. We have I think we actually have enough for lethal. This looks like at least 10. But we need to deal at least... In order from the field, 1, 2, so 1. Quite enough yet. But we will do this. So as you can see, it comes into play is Mental Shield to all surrounding units. We'll also shrink the melee units. Just want to keep them alive. And then also we'll give an attack boost to range units that attack. As you can see, the sudden deaths are actually going up in damage. So we just want to wait till the right time where we can actually go for kill there. Okay. Okay, so it's actually at 12, and this looks like at least 10, so damage. All right, and we're good because you can see the one. See if there's any other battle triggers that occur. Back for game. Yeah, oh, wow, that was actually a pretty long battle. 20 minutes. We'll actually have enough time to get back to our other attempt. All right, as you can see, same thing with the ogre, silence, stones, health. A lot more health than us, and a lot better units so far. There. All right, we have our buildings that are available, and then we have. So as from the previous battle, we will summon this unit. We want to summon this unit actually above this building as opposed to behind it because of how the ability order works. So it runs from, on this side of the field, it runs from right to left and then from top to bottom. So we'll count like this, this, and then this. So because of that, we are going to put it, we want this unit to be defended, but also we want to attack this building. And so as you see, the ability came out first, froze that unit, brought its health to 1, and then was killed because of this building. We can combo with this order unit the next time around, see if there are any other threats. Okay, same thing. We will actually put, well, we don't have to this time because we'll have something. So we will defend the unit, we'll freeze, and then this unit itself will actually deal damage. Good. Okay, as you can see, a lot of health, but we can turn that around. I'm going to put this, well, actually, no, I'm sorry. So, because of the order of which we did this, if we actually kept this behind on the bottom, then the damage, actually, yeah, the damage would have been dealt. But in this case, it's not going to work. So it's unfortunate we put this unit in front of it. So as you can see, yeah, the damage was dealt by this unit first, and then this came into play. But because of that, it's now the opposite. That's why ordering is so important in terms of summoning these units. All right, and now see, as because of that, this unit is now going to be back. Going to deal the here. All right, and you can see when this unit died, random female enemy on our side was killed. In terms of lost stat, good, give us a little bit of a health boost when we kill with the melee. Gives our order units a little bit of attack. And now again, this unit is back down to 1 health. Okay, we drew out the stones and we drew out the silence, so that's good. This unit is going to kill this unit when it dies because it's female. Okay, and we have this unit here. It's going to poison our ranged enemies. A little bit of manipulation. This board's kind of weird because of how the lines are going. So I guess we can summon this unit in terms of stats. It'll be killing this unit in battle, and it's just a 50-50 on whether it will live or this will live. If this unit lives, we'll be in good shape. If if this unit dies, we'll also be in okay shape. Right, yeah, we'll summon this unit. Okay. So as you can see, that unit is dead. We did a swap. Got this unit that gets a health boost for every enemy on their side of the field, has counterattack. Then we'll also get an attack boost as well. Got this unit that does freezing to our units at the end. Now we will mark these units for poison, wipe them out next turn. Any other plays that we have. We just need to stop the damage for now. Here. Nope. Okay. We're actually going to the way that this works is that we should get a little bit of health back. You don't want to waste the attack wound that's in front of. Yeah, okay. So when the enemy poison triggered, so in other words, whenever poison happened on their side of the field, we'll be gaining a little bit of health back. We're going to go for the board wipe, and then we're going to summon this unit in terms of attack. Otherwise, you might have to summon this unit. All right. Okay. This unit, when it came into play, it deals gives plus attack to 2 random units. It's not good for us, and we don't actually have enough damage to kill them. But do this, summon, and then we'll just go for a random summon. You hopefully get one of the ranged units into play here. All right, we have our necessary damage. Now the next thing we want to do is then go for the spot we got going on here. We have spot to go for damage. We can also go for disruption. In terms of stats, I would probably like to use this unit a little bit more because it'll give a health boost whenever they attack. Kind of close. Yeah, we'll summon this unit. Again, we don't want to waste our attack room. Next turn, we have a couple plays. We can summon this invulnerable unit. We can also summon this unit here, dealing the damage, and then dealing a little bit more damage to them. But unfortunately, we are going to now die because it's totem. Ugh. Yeah. As mentioned before in the previous videos, placement is also important. So if we actually place this in the second column here, then we would actually be able to block. It was something that I overlooked that whole thing. Do we have enough damage? No, we'll see. So whenever we attack, gains health back. Nope. Ugh. Yeah, had a pretty good opening for that. Yeah, we also made that misplay in the beginning where that unit came and came back multiple times to kill our units. So again, placement is very important. Okay, they started with this unit, deals damage to units in the line when it dies, and have the ogre to deal with. Let's see. Okay. We're summoning this unit, has the ability to silence, has flight, and deals damage at the beginning of the turn. Next turn, probably going to be summoning one of these 2 ranged units. Okay. So whenever one of their units dies, they're going to be healed up. So that's not good for us. Also has very good stats. So because of that, we're going to swap around our damage here. You don't have enough damage to kill it outright, too. Okay, I guess we can do this. We'll summon this unit here as the flight, so it will at least stop this for a turn, and we'll go from there. Next turn, we can summon this unit. Combos off with the order units that are on our side of the field. We'll deal damage, so deal 28. So 20, not quite enough to kill this. No, it won't be enough to kill that. And then also we still have this metal. Oh, and actually no, don't have that metal shield. We have something else. We'll deal the poison damage. Yeah, so not quite enough to it is marked for poison, so as long as one of their other units don't die, we should be set. All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, we are dead now. They just had better units in the beginning, so unfortunate, but it's all right. Yeah. So that was Dark Tower. Yeah, that one particular battle in the beginning that could have been won if we just changed the order of our units, and then we wouldn't have to worry about that totem at the end. So yeah, this I figure what. Yeah, so we have the attempts that are coming back in another 12 hours. So we have about 3 more days. We're at 4.5. Progress has been going kind of slow, but I am confident that we will be able to finish Dark Tower by the time needed. So yeah, if you have any comments, questions, feedback, concerns, leave a message on the Twitch channel. Otherwise, you can go to the YouTube channel and check out past videos there. You can also like, comment, and subscribe so that I know that you guys are checking things out. But yeah, this is Happy